Hey y'all, I have one more card that I was asked how to make, so I'm going to do a little tutorial on this one. It's a crisscross card. It's really simple, so this isn't going to be a very long video. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how to make this card. You need a 8.5 by 11 inch sheet of cardstock that you're going to cut in half. So that's 4 1/4 by 11 is what the size of your two pieces need to be. So once you get those cut, you need to use whatever you score with, and we're going to score both pieces at 5 1/2, which is the center point. You have the two sides of your card. For this card, each side needs to be cut at a diagonal. So we're going to say this is the right hand side of our card. We're going to cut from the center point down to the bottom corner on the right hand half of the card, so that you have a diagonal cut like that. Then you will do the opposite on your left hand piece of your card. You'll cut from the center point down to the left hand bottom corner. So you have your two pieces of your card. Alright, now for your center section, you're going to, of course, fold your diagonal parts in. You'll burnish your holes. And I'm just going to take some score tape to close this up with, and add a little bit. You can use glue, you can use A2G, whatever your adhesive of choice is. Okay, so go ahead and peel this off and get these two halves stuck together. Okay, and make sure that both your points are facing down, and go ahead and line this up and try to keep it out of that fold crease. And I'm going to show you something that you might have happen to you. I don't know if you can see that, but my paper didn't get cut exactly the right. It wasn't exactly in half, so that can be trimmed off, no problem. It's not a big deal. But you can fold in left to right or right to left, whichever your choice. Now here's a little tip for you. When you're cutting your designer paper to put on here, you need a 4 by 5 piece of paper. If you use one-sided paper, then you're going to have two pieces of 4 by 5. Because when you cut your 4 by 5 square in half diagonally, it will work for this side of your card, but it does not work for this side. So you either have to cut two pieces of the same, or like I did, you can cut two pieces of two different papers, or if you have double-sided paper, all you have to do is cut the one 4 by 5 in half, and you just flip your other piece over and it would work. But for my case, I had picked out some single-sided paper, so that would get attached on there like that. And once you had that attached, you would put some more score tape down along the bottom, to keep that side closed, and then run another piece along here to close that up, and that will make the pocket, you know, for your card, for your insert to put in there. Now, you could put a little piece of decorator paper in there if you wanted to, like I did on mine in my album. You don't have to if you used colored cardstock to make your card. I had just the cream colored on here, so I actually put another piece of designer paper in there. But your insert actually, you know, keeps that covered anyway, so that's just totally up to you whether you want to put a little piece of insert inside the card. I only went like maybe down to right here. I didn't cut a whole piece of it all the way down in there. But that's totally up to you. But as you can see, it's a really, really simple card to make. On this one, I did put a little band around it, but you could do that if you wanted to. It's just another piece of cardstock that I cut and, you know, wrapped around the card and put some adhesive on it, and then added the baker's string and the flowers and stuff just to dress it up a little bit. But you can make it as plain or as fancy as you want to. As you can see, it's not a hard card to make and goes together real quick. You can change the size on it if you want to. I really should have cut this down. I had intended to cut this one down that I put in my album a little bit, and I forgot. And I had already put my designer paper on there, so I just left it like it was, but I really would have liked it had been a little smaller width-wise for the page, but it worked out fine. So you can just, you know, play with the measurements if you need it smaller or whatever. But that's how you make the card, and if you've got any questions, just leave me a comment. And if there's anything else in the album that you'd like me to show you how I made, just drop me a comment about that too. So thanks for watching. Bye.